Hello Bardians, welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with some Civilization 6. Where we left off was a very tricky situation, if I'm being honest. It's going to be very hard to get through this. We have a southern defense for now because I'm scared that the Incans will soon go to war with us. We also have a blocker in Preslav. Our eastern is getting a little bit fortified because China scares me, especially those three encampments. We didn't play great in the first turns rewatching. I didn't do what I did the previous series or anything like that. I was probably just a little bit nervous playing on this difficulty and everything in Civ 6 since it is new for me. But taking all that into account, we are beginning to focus on our gold and industry, and that is how we get back into the game. Everyone hates us. We're allied to the Mongols, who are the second worst, so there is that. I say second worst because we're number one worst. Once we get our economy figured out and everything against he wants to fight the Incans? No. I'm rebuilding. I don't want to go to war. Once we got our gold figured out and our industry going, we can then start... We can then start, building back up.
Remember that people break down too, not just machinery.
We want to go ahead and get a market going. Something that really stopped us is I focused military heavily in our capital when I should have focused on industry and wonders and everything, and then built a second city, kind of like making Malinalako our military city and just producing military units from there. But that is hindsight. I did a lot of things to mess this playthrough up. Now I'm trying to just survive and bring it back. So it will take a lot to bring it back, but I think we can. Also, I have been messing with...
The Navy has both a tradition and a future, and we look with pride and confidence in both directions.
I've been messing with sound, and I think I've got it at a good volume. I will rewatch this just to make sure for the next episode, so if it gets a little bit quieter or a little bit louder, you'll know that's the reason why. But other than that, I fixed my sounds for every other game, so I'm very happy about that. Also, I do have a channel trailer coming out soon. I believe it come out yesterday to this video. So on the 5th, I want to say. It's only 1 minute and 4 seconds, so it's not long or anything. It's just to introduce people into my channel and everything. I want to get everything branded and looking professional while also being my style.
If you see a castle under fog, you must walk there to meet the extraordinary dreams.
And I said this in my Skyrim playthrough, and I'll probably say this in every playthrough just so people don't miss out on the information. I am changing my thumbnails, which would have already taken effect in the previous episodes of this series, and that is because I kind of want to make it more stylized to me. So a lot of people that play games and make series and stuff like that, their thumbnails have a lot of the words and everything because they want people to notice the thumbnail, know what they're playing and everything like that, and it's very cluttered. But for me, I want to do it kind of like how you'd watch like a Netflix series or like an anime, but instead of changing the thumbnail every single episode, the thumbnail will stay the same. The only thing that's different is the thumbnail is only like the chibi character with the background style, and I like that a lot. And then, sorry for the noise in the background. My family is moving around and getting everything neat because they're trying to sell the house. I apologize if you can hear that. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So it would now be that with the top right with the number of the episode. And that way, people that will look at the thumbnail are like, oh, that looks really cool. And then that will grab their attention. And then in the title below, I'm cutting it shorter to make it 3 to 4 words so it's not cut off for mobile users. And they can see the game name as well in the title now, which is much more clean. And so what that does is basically making the two coexist. So you have the thumbnail, which is supposed to pull your eyes towards it. And then you have the title, which has the words. I don't like how people put everything into one thing. It's just not my style, and I don't like it. What is this? I'm gonna go for China. We're gonna go for Buddhism because I think that's gonna get chosen. So that is my style that I'm going to go for. Buddhism and Yongo? Who's Yongo? Oh, Chinese. Okay, cool. I got both. Nice. I don't see us winning this game. I will still try to my hardest. The only way I can see myself winning is if I conquer China. But China is very strong. After this series, so I did talk about wanting to do a Civ 6 with the Earth map. And I will be doing that. But I'm also putting on a poll if people want to see a Withering Wave series. Just because I've been playing a lot of it and I haven't really done the story much. I usually skip it so I can get my wishes faster.
All the best
It's a god game.
romances bloom in the midst of a good siege.
But so I will be putting up a poll, and how that works is after every series is complete, Withering Waves will take its place. So for example, Civ 6 will be done before any of my other series. So on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Withering Waves would take its place. And then let's say Skyrim finishes, then I'd move Withering Waves to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then make another Civ game, kind of like that. But I haven't fully decided, and that's why I'm gonna go with a poll to see what you guys think about that. I'm really far behind, aren't I? Yeah. This is not good.
With the advance of feudalism came the growth of iron armor, until, at last, a fighting man resembled an armadillo.
We're going to drop that so we can go for the builders. And then down below, I might just go with this. It's gonna be really hard with only 3 cities. And 0 building improvements, which irritates me, but it is what it is. Civilization is all about early game. And then you just snowball from that. Sadly, I didn't have a good early game. And that is to my own fault. So, gonna go like that. Here, we're going to go to library. Japan is really weak. I don't have the military though. And with my technology, I'd have to attack Japan and that's it. China's actually not doing good with military. I mean, technology. They are 5 ahead of me, but they're below everyone else. Mongolia is actually doing really good now. They're making a comeback. Incans have the biggest military, which scares me. It's gonna be very hard. He really wants me to go to war with him. I'm gonna refuse that deal. I don't want to go to war right now. We're still setting up for the future. Conquering the Incans wouldn't be bad at all. Even technology-wise, really. We'd get a lot from killing off the Incans. But again, they are the biggest military, and they scare me. And with China knocking on my eastern walls, I don't really want to. They would have to push through the Mongols, though. So I might move my tributaries over towards the south and start going deep into that. I'm gonna actually do that. So we might go ahead and see if we can conquer the Incans. Can I get niter? $105 and 9? Jesus. How about 4? Okay, how about 2? How about 1? I needed that. That's 20, so I can get 2 of those. Do they have any niter? I don't see any. So that's good. Alliance ended. We're gonna go back for alliance. We need 10 more niter. Does America have any? They do. They won't even give me 10. That's sad. I think after square rigging, we go straight for gunpowder. Going to go for some medieval walls. We have everything there besides that. Let's go there then. I see a way I can turn this around. It's gonna be hard, but I see it. And it's gonna start with my southern border. I have a bunch of iron.
Are lost.
I have a bunch of iron, but that's about it. We are gonna get gold though from the fishing ports and everything. We don't really have a bunch right now, but go ahead and go here. Our archers are still basic units. Oh, they have field cannons. If they go to war with me, Mongolia will go to war with them because we're allied, which means Mongolia.
In peace, one is despoiled by mercenaries. In war, by one's enemies.
We'd have to. We're gonna drop that and go for that. And the reason for that is because we need to hold out long enough for Mongolia to help us. They're not going to be able to push anywhere except for my southern border, thankfully. And that's where my defense is. The field cannon scares me. We do need some more niter. Does it show how much it takes? Not yet. I wonder, can I see it from here? 20, it says 50% though, so I think it's 10. Right now with the card we have, I could be wrong. We'll keep sending it to them. Now if I can get Ngazar, that would be massive for us. They are going for that. Ooh, I need to stop them before they can get the niter over there. Because I don't think they can get any. Yeah, they don't have any. That's our only advantage over them right now. Let's go here. So we will go to war with the Incans. And if I can conquer the south, my play state is so much better than what it was. We don't want to focus an army here. We're gonna build a farm on this end. You're gonna repair that. One more turn and our walls are done, and then we're gonna start pushing out some more units here. They are really making a lot of noise. I apologize for that if you can hear it. We can definitely take Sasua. No matter what. We have Renaissance walls. We don't want that right now. They do have a city here, but it takes so much to take by water, and they'll have walls out by the time I do it. Everything takes so many turns. I think for now we're gonna build the walls. Is there anything I can build? Oh, okay. Move back then. That takes 275. Sheesh. So in 19 turns, we can start going to war. Let me rephrase that. In 19 turns, we can start getting ready for war. Oh, they have it now. That field cannon would mess me up a lot, though. Let's have cavalry. What does... Yes. Repair that. Need to go this way. We need to repair those fish boats. Over here, we're gonna get a market. We're gonna pump out military units in Aztec. Thankfully, with Pezlov, once we go to war, they're pretty much cut off. If they don't have any troops near Sasa, which if we can take it quick enough, that would be a huge gain in a war like this. We just have to make sure nothing goes on in the east. Only way something goes on in the east is if China declares war against Mongolia. You can still have so much military. Holy... I don't know where all the military units are, even. We're going to want as much production as we can in the city. No. We have 15 turns until we can start pumping out musketmen. Only like 5 of them though, sadly. They built the mines, which means they're gonna start pumping out niter as well. They're allied with Victoria. They've already got niter coming out, and they're the strongest military. We've got one of the best countries to our northeast, and then one of the strongest to the south. Yikers. Mongolia is doing really well though, so that's good. They were in a worse state than we were. So there is still a shot we can make a comeback here. I might be waiting too long though.
There is little man has made that approaches anything in nature, but a sailing ship does.
The reason I say I might be waiting too long is because I could easily take Sasha right now with my troops. And the more I wait, the more niter they're gonna get. Do I just go for it, take Sasha, try to make a right piece, like just try to hold it, and then make a right piece, maybe? I don't know. Because Aksu is gonna be hard to take as well. If we could take all 3 of these before the army tracks up here, that would be the best scenario. And before they get niter, I think I might do that. It could ruin the game for us, but I think it's worth it. You're not willing to? Nothing? Okay. We're gonna do it. Yeah. It might not be the smartest idea, but I'm at a very low point where I need to do something, and I think we can do this. Oh my god, it has so much HP. Again, they'd probably attack Preslov. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I really hope they can't get walls up quick enough. They had no military near me, though. I had to. This is our last-ditch effort. I need to move this archer so we can get the trebuchet here. Just like that. Move that there, move him there, move him there. What if I here? We need to take Sasha or our game's over. What are they doing? They're sending a warrior? Interesting. Isn't good. It's taking way longer than I thought it would. How much HP does that lose? Oh my. Their city does so much damage. I messed up this game. Oh well. Best way to get out of this is just to keep trying to take it. It's fortified. Up there. Do I not have it? Oh, I was going for industrialization, right? Okay, we'll get an aqueduct then. They still don't have the army over here, which scares me. But as long as they don't build walls, which I could have just jinxed, we can just whittle it down. What do I think is gonna go around? I think campus. Producing and purchasing military units. The chosen currency type is -50. Producing 100% of the cost. We're gonna go for that and go for production. Chosen player. I'm gonna go for America. They went for Mongolia? And gold and campus. Okay, we got one.
You can't go around arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean, we'd be at it all day.
Where is it? I need this. Like here. It's gonna be hard. What does this guy have? City. That. I don't know what they're doing with their army. Because they're the #1 army. And I haven't seen a single one except for a warrior. I don't think he's fighting anyone. I say that, I just saw his military. He's not fighting anyone, right? Yeah. Also, just realized England's at war with me as well now. I forgot about that. Hopefully she doesn't have a navy. But it is England, so... yeah. Huh. Here comes his military. What to do, what to do. This city is really irritating. No, I didn't do that. I did not push that. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate and annoying. There's an eruption over there. There's too many people around here. I don't think anything is gonna happen in this war, if I'm being honest. Because if they don't lose Sasa, we're just gonna make peace, like a right peace, and they're not bringing military, so nothing really happens here. I might lose a little bit of my southern defense, and that's about it. We did lose our archer. Yeah, they have the big, like, they had the biggest. Now they have the second biggest army, but I haven't seen much of it. Oh, that's my timer. One more turn and we should take that city. What can we make over here? We can make a builder for now. Over here, gonna get an industrial zone. +2, +2, +2. We're gonna go here. We're gonna see if we can take this city this turn. Oh, that was a loud bang. Something happened over there. They might have had cannons out. That'd be terrifying. I don't know if we can take it. Oh, it's so close. We'll take it next turn. But that is all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. It tells me if you are enjoying the series or not. Also, leave a comment down below. I love reading comments. Tell me if you think this game is survivable or not. I've made a lot of mistakes in early game, which led me down a really bad path where I have to do something in order to revive it. Also, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my new series or upcoming episodes. Other than that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.